Welcome to a new deep dive. Today, we're cracking open a really fascinating guide called Prompts for Learning. It's all about how AI isn't just, a tool, but maybe a revolution in how we learn and grow.
Yeah, it's pretty insightful. What's really interesting, I think, is how this framework looks at AI, but also leadership and even society.
Yeah.
Our mission for you, the listener, is really to explore how AI can become your personal learning
A
accelerator.
learning accelerator.
Yeah, a catalyst for, well, everything from honing your leadership skills to building better teams, maybe even scaling up personalized education.
Right. And this isn't just about asking simple questions, is it? The guide suggests it's more of a fundamental shift in how we should approach learning now in the age of AI. So let's unpack that. It introduces this powerful framework: ask, learn, and apply. Can you walk us through that? Maybe start with what they mean by prompt engineering.
Sure. So prompt engineering. It's basically the skill of crafting good instructions for AI. Learning how to talk to these models effectively to get, well, useful responses. And that ask phase you mentioned is crucial. It poses a real challenge. How do you ask the right questions when you don't even know what you don't know?
Hmm. That's a classic problem.
Exactly. So AI steps in here as a kind of personal tutor, almost a thinking partner.
Mm.
And the quality of your questions,
Hmm.
that directly impacts how much you actually learn. Then, naturally, it flows into putting that knowledge to work right away. That's the apply part.
Okay, so it's not just about speed, getting information faster. It sounds like it's a deeper way to actually process and internalize knowledge.
Mhm.
What does this mean for someone, for you listening, who wants to learn, well, anything, but maybe more deeply and efficiently?
Precisely. The key idea is you're not just memorizing facts, you're internalizing cognitive frameworks.
Mhm.
This ask, learn, apply thing taps directly into how your brain actually likes to process information,
Yeah.
for better retention.
How so? Like specific examples.
Well, think about prompts like, explain like I'm 5'5". That's not just dumbing it down. It's sort of like the Feynman technique, right? Forcing simplicity helps you see where the gaps are in your own understanding. And the AI gives you instant feedback, no judgment.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Or another one, use analogies. That helps connect new stuff to what you already know, building a stronger, more connected understanding. So by using these kinds of prompts consistently, you're not just getting answers, you're building a system, a transferable skill for learning how to learn. You get more agile.
That makes sense for speeding up learning itself. But what really jumped out at me was this idea of AI moving beyond just a tutor, becoming a real cognitive collaborator, a
Yeah.
thinking partner. Can you dive into that a bit? What are some examples that really show that?
Yeah, that's where it gets really compelling, I think. It is how AI can sort of inject cognitive diversity into your thinking. Imagine using a prompt like, challenge my thinking on this, or critique this strategy from a competitor's view.
Ah, okay. So instead of just your own biases.
Exactly. Instead of just your own perspective, or maybe a team that tends to agree, you get AI questioning your assumptions, pushing back, showing you angles you'd miss. Or take structure my messy thinking, when you're wrestling with a complex issue.
Yeah, happens all the time.
Right. AI can help organize those tangled thoughts, spot connections, literally help you map it out and see how the pieces fit. It encourages a more, well, rigorous thought process. It's kind of like having a tireless sparring partner for your brain. Non-judgmental, too.
A mental sparring partner. I like that. No more echo chambers, just intellectual challenge to help us think clearer. Okay, so shifting from theory, how does this apply practically? The guide mentions using this for professional things like setting better goals or tackling complex problems. How does AI help there specifically?
It basically acts as a structured guide.
Hmm.
For goals, think about vague ideas like improved performance. AI can help turn that into something concrete. Prompts like Smart Goal Builder,
Hmm.
specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, or metrics maker help create really clear objectives linked to actual outcomes.
Okay, so it adds that structure.
Yeah. And for problem solving,
Yeah.
you can use established frameworks like, say, SWOT analysis or design thinking with AI guiding you through it. It's not just listing points. The AI can probe deeper. What threats are we missing? What are some blue sky solutions here? It kind of democratizes access to that sophisticated strategic thinking.
It really sounds like you're not just getting answers spat back at you, but you're actively developing your own strategic thinking muscles. That feels like a pretty big deal.
Yeah, and if you connect that to the bigger picture, these frameworks, this whole approach, it isn't about replacing humans, not at all. It's about amplifying our potential through, well, intelligent collaboration,
Yeah.
letting us learn faster, think deeper.
So, wrapping this up, what does this mean for you listening right now? The goal isn't just speed reading knowledge, is it? It's about learning more profoundly, really understanding things, and building these flexible cognitive skills that you can use anywhere.
Which really brings up a key question for you to consider. How are you going to leverage AI as your own learning and thinking partner? How will you use it to accelerate your growth, your development? What new skill or maybe what tricky problem are you going to tackle next with this intelligent collaborator by your side?